Welcome, 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 foolish mortals. It's good to see everybody. So many people in chat already. How's everybody doing? Oh my goodness, y'all! I had a little difficulty. It's the reason I'm a little bit late going live. Um, Everything kind of fell. My stack kind of fell off the table, so I had to quickly get everything going. And everything's fine. Nothing broke or anything, but sometimes the pyramid doesn't want to stay up. So, but it's good to see everybody. Hawkeye, I know exactly who you are, Keith. That's our good friend, a big Disney fan, BDF, aka Hawkeye. It's always good to see you. No, we don't talk about Bruno. Mandy, it's good to see you. Hey, hon. Stacy, very good to see you. Let me highlight some of these comments, y'all. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's always good to see you, Keith. Stacy, bless your heart. There you are. And I know why you came in, because we had an interesting conversation going. Well, you're always here, and I appreciate it. But we had an interesting conversation going on in our Ghost Host chat, and I've got I think Mark and Irene have an interesting picture for y'all tonight. I requested that everybody send in, if you had them, send in pictures, some of your favorite pictures, maybe a couple or however many, from the 50th, because that's what we're going to talk about tonight. And so I had several people send some in, and Irene, I think Irene wins the PowerPoint present. She wins the slideshow with this picture, so y'all can see if she does. Jonathan, it's good to see you. Tina, let's see. Yep, there we are. There's Mark. So and Mark, which picture I'm talking about, right? Everybody's just absolutely gonna love. Dean the Turkey Legster just went live. I am having a gobble-tastic day. Thank you very much, Dean. Dean just went live for a little bit, and always a good show, Dean. You always do such a good job. If you're not subscribed to Dean the Turkey Legster, go check out his channel, because Dean does a really good job over there. And I had the pleasure of seeing you, Dean, recently at the Contemporary. Dean was kind enough to meet me. He went into Magic Kingdom and live streamed. And this was Monday, last Monday, when it was the day I left from our Tron preview. And thanks, Dean, for coming to the Contemporary. And then if you guys, saw the live stream, Dean met me at the Contemporary. We looked at all of the Easter eggs over there. And then we got on the monorail and rode over to the Grand Floridian to see their Easter egg displays. And guys, their Easter egg displays, I know you've probably seen some of them on social media. They are out of this world. I loved that live stream. Had such a great time. Got to talk with Jim, who is the piano player there, a long time cast member, just really neat, elegant man who plays the piano there. Got to talk with him. All the Easter eggs, talked about them. So you guys check that out on our channel. And thanks again, Dean, for being there. Katie, good to see you. I'm sorry, guys, I'm falling behind in the chat. William will be here. He's running just a little bit late, so he told me to go ahead without him. He's again, life is just life's kind of coming at us a little faster than usual, guys. So but good to see you. Have I missed anybody in the chat? Maybe Manny and Nick. Hey, so good to see you, Nick. Let's see. Katie Mac wishing on stars. Katie has a channel, y'all. If you didn't know it, our Katie has started a channel, Wishing on Stars. Please go check out her channel. She's got a few videos up and just kind of getting cranked up with it. Katie, your thumbnails look great. So I'll be checking out more of your content. I'm really excited that you decided to start a channel. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm so far behind in the chat already. Tina, of course. Stacy, thanks so much for being so sweet to my sisters. Susan and Joy really appreciate the shout outs, guys. They really do. Yeah, let's see. 50th Funko photos, right? Well, Stacy, we need to have a chat because you did not make it to Walt Disney World during the 50th. And now you've got a few more days, by my watch. You've got a few more days to make it, but I so wish that you could have. It's okay. Whenever you get there, we're all going to really be excited for you. But I do wish that you could have made it during the 50th. They would have only been Funkos, right? The pictures, just send them on anyway, Stacy. Oh, Amy. Hey, so good to see you. Nick, as always. Everybody's saying hello in the chat. Let's see. And I am so far behind. Y'all are just already talking up a storm. Okay. Thank you so much for dropping that link. Mark, let's see. Let me get, there we go. Thanks, Jonathan. Jonathan is on top of it. Sebastian the Crab, Jeanette, you are so crabulous. It's good to see you. Oh, yes, you did, Keith. Keith celebrated his 60th during the Walt Disney World 50th. That's right. That was a very special trip for you, Keith. I'm really excited that you got to do that. That's right. That's fantastic. Well, we're going to talk a little bit, guys. As you know, the 50th is coming to an end. When they announced the 50th celebration at Walt Disney World 50th anniversary, they told us that it would be an 18-month celebration. I think they did that, so that more people would have time to get there. And 50 is a big one. So I think they wanted to celebrate it a little longer than a year. They said, that it was going to run for 18 months, and it is going to run for 18 months. That celebration will end March the 31st. So TikTok, we've got just a couple of days left on it. It has been wonderful. We're going to talk a little bit tonight about, Mr. Juma, hey, welcome in. Thanks so much for being here. It's always an honor to have you here. So we're going to talk about it. Some of our favorites. I've got pictures. Thank you so much. I love pugs. Hey, thanks for popping in. We appreciate it. No. Stacey, we're not waiting until the 100th. Well, for the 100th anniversary of the company. Okay. I thought you were going to say, I'll wait till Walt Disney World's 100th. I don't recommend it because I probably am not going to be here and I don't want to wait that long to see you in person. So the 100th, yes, we'll shoot for that. We'll shoot for that. Absolutely. I love pugs. Good to see you. Good to see you tonight. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Thank you to everybody who sent in pictures. I had asked, requested that some of you send some of your favorite pictures. So I do have a slideshow. When William gets here, he can crank that up for us. But until he gets here, I got you, Stacy. I got you. I have so much going on right now. Listen, y'all, please don't hold me responsible for anything that I say in the next couple of weeks because we have got so much going on. It's all good stuff, but I'm just trying to keep my head above water. It's one of those times in your life where it just comes at you so fast that you're like, okay, you're like 5 minutes ahead of yourself, if that much. So, yes, he will be in shortly, I think. So y'all, let's go ahead and do this day in Disney history right quick. We had a couple of interesting ones. I thought just a few. This day in Disney history, we love Disney history. So we always do just a little bit at the beginning of the show. 1929, Disney's Mickey Mouse short, The Opry House, is released. It is the first time Mickey is seen wearing his trademark white gloves. So I thought that one was kind of cool. The Opry House. Is that one on Disney Plus? If it is, I need to go watch it. Don't know. I did not look it up, but it's called the Opry House. And it was the first time, according to this, in 1929, that Mickey's seen wearing his white gloves. So that's really cool. 1958, the Disneyland Railroad's newest engine, the Fred S. Gurley engine number 3, is commissioned into service. This one was built in 1894 by Baldwin Locomotive Works. It's named for 1958 Santa Fe Railroad President Fred Gurley. Originally in service since 1895, it had been used to haul sugar cane on a New Orleans plantation. Isn't that interesting? It is the oldest of any of the engines in Disney parks. Y'all know Walt's love of trains, and which is why we have the Disneyland and the Walt Disney World railroads. And so I thought that was just kind of a cool mention there. In 1987, the very first Disney store opens in the Glendale Galleria in Glendale, California. It's Disney's first retail store outside of a theme park or resort. And we loved our Disney stores. Only 22 Disney stores remain, guys. After they, after the whole blip, they closed. As y'all are aware, they closed a lot of the brick and mortar. They closed a lot of the brick and mortar stores. So, it's I hate it. But the one in Williams area in Grapevine did not close, and I love to go there. I have a couple of live streams up on our channel. We've gone in and taken a look at their merch and just kind of what they have. I haven't done it in a little while, but I'm glad that one survived the purge. Okay, Stacy. So it's probably not. That would probably be. We'd have to look somewhere else, or I don't know if that one is accessible or not. But that'd be a fun one to find sometime. But anyway, yeah, Disney stores. I think, Amy, didn't you say that there's still one that's kind of, well, not maybe close, but at least one that you could get to in your area? How many of you still have? How many of y'all still have a Disney store in your, that you could within driving distance? Okay. 1997. The Atlanta Braves put Disney World's wide world of sports into motion when their exhibition game with the Cincinnati Reds launches competitive play at the brand new sports complex in Florida. A capacity crowd watches the Braves beat the Reds, yes, 9-7. Reds outfielder Deion Sanders records the first hit, steals the first base, and scores the first run in the new Disney complex. But it's Fred McGriff of the Braves who smacks the complex's very first home run. I remember that. I wish it was still there. A lot of teams used to have spring training at World of Sports. They did. I really wish that was still there, but I think that's so cool. I didn't realize that the Braves and the Reds are one of Jeff's favorite teams, but we've always been Braves fans since we're from Tennessee. Tennessee didn't have professional baseball team. We supported the Braves, and my dad watched the Braves all the time. My dad was a huge baseball fan. His favorite player was Mickey Mantle. So he did enjoy the Yankees too, but he watched a lot of baseball. And so I have sat in my dad's lap many hours watching baseball and football games with him because he really enjoyed watching sports. Let's see, 1998 in Florida, animator Mark Davis, one of Walt's 9 old men, adds his signature and handprints in the cement in front of Mann's Chinese Theater, the replica at Disney MGM Studios. Now, y'all, Mark, y'all know if you are, you're, oh, hey, Dave, welcome in. Good to see you. And thanks for looking for that short, by the way, Stacy. Stacy says, I have 2 Disney store outlets that are both about an hour and a half away. Okay, that's not too bad. Used to be 4 Disney store outlets and 2 regular Disney stores. The one in Grapevine that I go to, and that William goes to, is an outlet. They get a lot of their merch from Disneyland, which is why I have a lot of Spirit jerseys that say Disneyland on the back. Good to see you, Dave. And Sebastian the Crab. Jeanette says we have 2 outlet stores within 90 minutes. Yeah. Not too bad. It's doable, right? It's doable at least. Lancaster, PA, and Hershey are the 2 outlets both myself and Jeanette have left. Well, at least you've got a couple. One of the ladies who has worked at the Disney store in Grapevine told me when they finally stopped cutting them, and all of the ladies there, William and I know them personally. They know us when we go in, and we talk, about our next trips and everything. It's just fantastic cast members. But she told me that she said, well, I think we have survived the guillotine, and there are 22 stores. We're one of only 22 stores left. So at least we still have some brick and mortar, right? Yeah, right, Katie. Okay. Oh, I'd love to go. Yeah, guys, we need to do a meetup in Hershey. I love Hershey. Hershey, Pennsylvania is one of the Adventures by Day. Welcome in. Hershey, Pennsylvania is one of it is the neatest little town I have ever been in. It's fantastic. I was there, visited Chocolate World, and I didn't go to Hershey Park. I'd love to go to Hershey Park, but I did visit Milton Hershey, the Hershey Hotel. Gosh, I love it. It's been a number of years, and I would love to come back. So, Buddy R, welcome in. Thanks so much for being here. It's always good to see some new people in the chat. We appreciate you being here. Yeah, Hershey. Oh my goodness. You would absolutely love it. Dave, Hershey's wonderful. Can I get an amen from Stacy and Jeanette on that? Yeah. There you go. Okay. There you go. Mark, let's do it. We are in for a Hershey PA meetup. Need to take Wally. Listen, that would be so much fun. I would so do that. I would jump on that train. Definitely. Yeah, Hershey should be on your bucket list. It's fantastic. Amy said she saved a lot of money by not having a Disney store nearby. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh, we'd have to go to Hershey Park, of course. Yeah, right. We would absolutely have to go to Hershey Park. Yeah, Adventures by Day. And y'all would, you would just love it. Hershey's a good place for families. And I love when I was there. I have a very dear friend who lives in Hershey and has for a number of years that we visited. And William was, guys, the last time I was in Hershey, William was about 3 years old. So if that tells you how long it's been. So we're long overdue. Yes, the street lights are shaped like Hershey Kisses. Yes. They're fantastic. And Milton Hershey, now I don't know what's happened to all that. I know a lot has changed, but when I was there, my friend was kind of showing me around, and she said that Milton Hershey had left a trust, and it was strictly for the beautification of the town. There are like the light poles with the lights are shaped like Hershey Kisses. They have hanging flower baskets from them. It's just a beautiful town. Everything is manicured. It's just beautiful. Yeah. Hershey Park is incredible. Oh, yeah. Yes, yes. Oh my goodness. The Hershey Bears hockey guy. Oh, hey, yeah. I would love that. That would be great. And I love that they had, like, little softball teams and baseball teams. The little local baseball teams were named like the Hershey Hugs and the Hershey Kisses. It was really cool. Um, well, Stacy, you would be, of course. That would be so good, so great. We need to plan that. We just absolutely, Mark. I'll get with you guys. That would be so much fun. That's a trip we need to take. That is definitely a trip we need to take. Um, let's see the carousel. Oh no, Jeanette. Also, the carousel at Walt Disney World and let's see, in the carousel at Hershey Park, our sister carousels, built by the same company a year apart. Oh my goodness, that is so cool. Thanks for sharing that with us, Jeanette. That is so cool. I love that. So they're sister carousels. The one in Walt Disney World and the one at Hershey Park. Jeanette, do you have any pictures of the one at Hershey Park? I could probably find it online, I'm sure. But oh my goodness, that is too cool. Um, yeah, that is so cool. Anyway, let's see. Let me go back to this day in Disney history just quickly. Y'all, I was going to say that we were talking about 1998 when Mark Davis, who's one of Walt's 9 old men, added his signature and handprints in front of the Chinese theater replica at Disney MGM Studios. Did y'all know that? Oh my goodness! Oh, Stacy! Really? Oh my goodness! How cool is that? Oh no, that's fine, Jeanette. That's fine. I'm glad you shared that with us. That is just too cool. Y'all, that's just I love that. I love it. Um, but anyway, back to Mark Davis for just a second. The Chinese theater in Hollywood Studios, y'all all know it's beautiful, just like the one. I've been to the one in Hollywood, and when they redid the Chinese theater in Hollywood, okay, let me back up. The Chinese theater at Walt Disney World was done from the original blueprints of the one in Hollywood. They're just, that's the reason, their exteriors, their facades look so similar. Walt Disney World actually used the blueprint for the actual Chinese theater in Hollywood. Then later on, I can't remember now. Somebody help me with remembering correctly. Did they have like a fire at the one in Hollywood, or what? Had something happened? And okay, thanks, Keith. Thanks so much. Appreciate you popping in, Hawkeye. They had misplaced the floor plans, so they had to go to Disney to get the plans to redo the one in Hollywood. I thought that was just just a little piece of trivia there for you. I thought that was just really cool. And this is an interesting one. The last piece of history in 2000, Disneyland officials lift the ban on park employees wearing mustaches, an edict that had been put into effect in 1957 by Walt Disney himself. So I thought that was interesting. I don't know. It's interesting that Walt didn't want. Walt was very particular with the presentation of his parks, and not only he was very strict about trash. All of that. All the things that you see at Disney today, as far as the cleanliness and their just everything is painted, and some of that suffered in the last couple of years, but all of that came from Walt Disney. His whole thought was, you give them the best park you can give them, you keep it clean, and they'll come. They'll show up. There's a quote to that effect. But anyway, so the cast members, I'm not surprised that he didn't want the cast members to have facial hair. Now, that does put me in mind of the Dapper Dans, because one of the Dapper Dans at Disneyland really famously has the handlebar mustache. So I don't know. Since that was lifted, I guess he can do that. But at any rate, I thought that was interesting, y'all. Let's see here. And okay, I'm going to show you. Let's see. Oh, Nick. Let's see. Oh, Nick, are y'all talking about maybe vlogging at Hershey Park? Do y'all know what's their what do they allow it or not? I was just kind of curious. I don't know. Y'all may not know. Wonder if you should do a vlog. It'd be kind of different, Nick. We're so used to being at Disney. I always feel a little strange when I'm somewhere else, doing a live stream or whatever. A vlog would be really cool though. Yeah. So that'd be good. Okay. Moving right along. Let's see here. Let me get. Okay, guys, just recently, y'all know Disney Connections, right? Are y'all familiar with Disney Connections YouTube channel? Rob and Melanie over there, I did a guest spot on I think it was Kelly's channel on the Mickey Bunch, and Rob was another guest, and that's kind of how I got to know him and Melanie. The other day I was just watching a live stream, and they did a giveaway, and I won. Let's see. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Nick. Yeah, I missed that okay, Sesame Place. I missed that. Yeah. Okay. Now that's the policy, for a lot of parks. Amy, they don't mind you live streaming, just walking around. Well, Universal doesn't really. Oh, pardon me, y'all. Oh, not even sure where that came from, y'all. Universal doesn't. You can walk around, but they don't necessarily want you. But they won't allow you to live stream on their rides, which is why you don't see that, from our YouTubers much, because Universal doesn't allow it. Okay. Okay. Now I didn't know Disney Dan had done, but Nate had. Now it seems like I do remember Nate doing some. Yeah, I do remember Nate doing some vlogs. I sure do. Yeah. It's a safety concern and what have you. And different parks have different protocols on that. Yeah. Hershey Park has a monorail, huh? Stacy, I didn't realize that. Yeah, Six Flags. I've always said I was going to do a Six Flags park, and I just never have. And Stacy says she's filmed on Hershey Park's monorail and their train, able to do anything with the videos yet. Oh, well, Stacy, you've got a ready-made audience. You might ought to start a YouTube channel. Anyway, I won Disney Connections little giveaway that they did on their channel recently, and I got the sweetest note from them. It came in yesterday. Well, actually, it probably came in a little while ago, but I didn't make it to my P.O. box to pick it up for a couple of days, so I apologize to Rob and Melanie for being so late, but I just got it. Yeah, that would be that's right, Tina. That's right. You should post them. Absolutely, Stacy. Yes. Yes. And Stacy, I knew that. I knew that. But you should absolutely put people love that stuff. That would be. I would really love to see what you've got. That would be so cool to do a video. So yeah, um, yeah, cool. Uh, Open air monorail. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Um, okay. So to the Hitchhiking Bones, congratulations on your trivia win with the Disney Connections Morning Show. We hope you enjoy your prize. Thank you so much for supporting us and our channel, Robin Melanie Disney Connections. Now, the really cool part about this, guys, is look what it came in. Inside the box, look at that. These are the 50th anniversary bags, the little reusable bags that you can buy at the parks. I think this one's like maybe $1.50, the smaller size. And I have several of these because I used them for Christmas this year. Gave Christmas gifts in them. But they put it in one of these bags. How cool is that? I love bags, y'all. I get that from my mom. I come by it honestly, and my sister Susan can testify that I come by. I have bags of bags, y'all. And they are. Oh my gosh, really? Well, they weren't when they didn't charge me 25 cents when I was there. I don't think, Mark. I think I still paid $1.50 for this size. Yeah. But yeah, I love these bags. What we do, we recycle bags. Okay. Do y'all do this? Like for Christmas, we have bags that I save them and then I put them back out. We have like Star Wars bags. We have a Captain America bag that we've had for probably 10 years. And I just I use it every year and the kids kind of like it because it's nostalgic. Do y'all do that? Or are we the only crazy people? Oh my goodness. Okay, they went on sale today or yesterday. Oh, I'd like to get a bunch of them. Yes. Just changed yesterday in some locations. Can y'all still hear me okay? Can y'all still hear me okay? Something kind of sounded like it changed with my earbud. Let me know if you can still hear me okay. Okay, Mark, what does that mean? Is that good? Okay. It's just kind of my earbud I don't know. I may be losing my earbuds. If I do, I'll just swap over to my laptop speaker. But hey Brian, good to see you. Okay, y'all just keep me posted. But here's what I got. Oh my goodness. Okay. First, now this is a Disney tumbler. This is from a little collection that they did. I love this tumbler. It's great, hard plastic. It's very thick, very substantial, and I love this. I absolutely love this. This is called like the Animators Collection, I think. I'd have to look at it, but the nice thing about it, y'all, is that I have some plates to match this. Let's see. Yeah, this is a set of 2 kitchen towels, and y'all will probably recognize this. Let's see. I was looking to see if these had I can't remember the name of these, but I know some of y'all probably have this pattern. It's just a black and white, and it's like the pencil drawings of Mickey Mouse. And I have a set of salad plates and some coffee mugs that go with this. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, Brian. Oh my goodness. Well, I am so sorry about that. Wow. 1x5 is very muffled. Okay, thank you. 5x5 is an old CB term. I should remember that, Tina. Yeah, I should remember that. And I don't because Yes, I was young, y'all. I was young, but okay, Mark, did you have a CB handle? Did you have a CB handle? I did. I did. Tina, did you have a CB? How many of you in the chat had CB handles? I just want to know. Yeah. So much fun. So much fun. Tina called you old. But Brian, I'm so sorry about your puppy dog. Yeah, I'm so sorry. It's our fur babies, or yeah, our fur babies are so special to us. Okay, Stacy, I feel better. You have lots of bags, reusable bags, because we go. Okay, that's what we do. Yes, Mark. Tina sent us a picture. Yeah, in the slideshow tonight. So, oh my God, yeah, I'm sorry for your loss, Brian. I really am. That's just tough. Our fur babies are just part of the family. Yeah, yeah. Use the very large 50th as our emergency carry-on. That's a good idea. That's an excellent idea. I used one as a carry-on for some things that I bought at the Grand Floridian, the Grand Cottage. I bought one of their boxes. If you watched our live stream, you know what I'm talking about. That's just full of treats, and they had like a box that you could get that had a whole bunch of stuff in it. And I'll show you one thing that came out of that, because I left some of it with Wyatt and William and Jillian, but I brought one thing home with me. I'll show you that in just a minute. But anyway, there's two towels. I love this. Robin, Melanie, thanks so much for this. So sweet. And thank you for the bag. You did good, because I absolutely love bags. So I love it. I love it. And I do already have some stuff that matches that set. So that was just perfect. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, Brian, I'm so sorry about your fur, but you're gonna miss. Yeah, we lost. We've lost several pets over the years, and it's just not fun. You just you just get so attached to them, and they just, they love you, and they're always happy to see you when you come home. And yeah, I'm so sorry. 200, oh my goodness, 230-pound English Mastiff. He was a big fur baby. Oh, yeah. I know you loved him. Okay, you did. Okay, your father was Old Fossil. So his CB handle was Old Fossil? Okay. Hey, Jeff. Okay. We're talking. Okay. Question, Jeff. Did you have a CB radio handle? Now, I was a child, y'all. I was pretty young in the 70s, when CBs were really popular, but they were so much fun. And I did have a handle, and I bet in a million years y'all probably couldn't guess it. It's and I don't know if Susan and Joy, do y'all remember what my CB handle was? Susan, I don't remember what yours was. I know you had one. I don't know if Joy ever had one, but yeah, Susan, I need to know what your handle was. I know you had one, but I can't remember it. But I did too. You did not. You didn't have one. Oh, Mark, you're probably too young for that. Never had a handle. Oh, you didn't have. Well, we had to have a handle. You had to have. Yeah, you had to have. Something for people to call you. Breaker 19. Old Fossil. That is great. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Yeah. You need to come up with a CB handle, Katie. Truckers still use Citizens Band radios. Smokey and the Bandit, the movie Smokey and the Bandit, made them very, very exactly. There is a bear in them woods. Absolutely. Yeah, it was fun, and they still use them, but they just got real popular with everybody. and everybody, had a CB radio. My aunt and uncle had one. And so when we would drive to Chattanooga shopping or whatever, we would talk on the CB radio. It was so much fun. Yeah, it was BJ and the Bear. Exactly. And Smokey and the Bandit, was done. Yeah, that's so much fun. They were fun. They absolutely were. And if you think about it, I could probably remember there were a lot of songs written, guys. Yeah. Anyway, that was they were just tons of fun. They really were. And my CB handle, y'all. Let me type it into the chat. They'll think. Now, I don't think I can. I think my aunt and uncle came up with that handle for me because I was pretty young. But I think it was appropriate, Katie. It was appropriate. That was my CB handle, y'all. Yeah, that was it. Oh, hey, William.
Hey, everybody, welcome in.
Well, you came in just in time.
I guess I should welcome myself in since I'm fashionably late.
Well, yeah. Oh, you are never early nor late, but you arrive precisely when you mean to.
Welcome in. Great to see everybody. Sorry, sorry I'm late.
Yeah, well, welcome in. We're kind of chasing a rabbit, William. We're talking about CB radios.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That is quite the rabbit then.
Yes, it is. It was so much fun. And now fess up, guys. If anybody else had a CB radio handle, I want to hear about it. And I know that a lot of you in this chat are too young to have a CB radio handle, but I don't know. William, do you know what my CB radio handle was?
What was that?
You don't even you have to be excited when you ask me that question.
What
you
was
have
that?
to be excited you have to be excited to learn my CB handle.
Okay.
I just told the chat what it was.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm writing down names real quick. I feel trying to get as many as I can here.
Oh yeah, I haven't been writing them down. I'm sorry. One of our ghost hosts may have been writing them down. I have been neglecting that. You had one, Amy. Oh, think. I want to know what it was. My CB radio handle was Country Bumpkin. Appropriately enough.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a gnat in here, y'all. Okay, so Brian says my dad had a CB in his 1984 Toyota pickup. Darn truck flipped its odometer a couple of times before he sold it. Oh my goodness. That was back when they built vehicles to last. Right, Brian? Right. Oh my goodness. Yeah. He's totally distracted and is not paying a bit of attention to our conversation. Okay. Stacy, you were Frog. I know who Frog is. I know who Frog
there's
is.
Mikey.
That is so funny.
Good to see you, Mike.
Oh my goodness. Dawn's nickname is now going to be changing in my phone as Country Bumpkin. That is fine, Mike. I will own that. I will so own that. That is so funny. And hey, Mike. Mike's been ghosting. There you are. It was a pleasure. By the way, I think I said this last week, but it was such a pleasure to see you, Mike, last week, to get to spend St. Patrick's Day at Epcot. There is a live stream up on the channel, guys, with all kinds of music. As we made our way around the World Showcase, there was everything from a mariachi band. There was a belly dancer in Morocco. There was a rock and roll in, I want to say, Canada. What am I missing? Oh, the Japanese drummers. Oh my goodness, the drummers in Japan, guys. If you've never seen the drummers in Japan, good grief, they're fantastic. Uh, uh, yeah. Yeah, welcome in, Mike. I really enjoyed it. And we did, and y'all, I got boarding group 1. I know I told you this last week, but we really had a good time. Hey Siri, dial up Country Bumpkin. That's right. That's right. Oh my goodness. Let's see, guys. If I've got, I wanted to show you, the package from Disney Connections. William, here that I got from Disney Connections. I won the giveaway that they did, and here are the
very nice.
2 cup towels.
Nice.
And then the tumbler. And this is the first time I've even seen the tumbler.
Mm-hmm.
I've never even seen that tumbler. Which is
nice.
so cool, and it's very thick plastic.
Yeah,
it's nice and substantial.
Cool.
It's really nice. So I'm really excited about that. And look what they sent it in. Look what they packed it in.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yay! Right. Oh my goodness. Okay. Right. Stacy says she's not totally sure Mikey has recovered from boarding group 1 yet. Listen. I channeled my inner whalebone, y'all, and got boarding group 1 for Guardians last week. Hello. Yes, I did. Oh,
I don't even know that you can necessarily even channel, consider that channeling me, because I've never accomplished such a feat. So
the luck of the Irish was with me. The force was with me. It was tons of fun, and I really appreciate y'all coming. And I'm sure that Mike has recovered from boarding group 1. It's totally worth it to get to ride Guardians. Yes. Mikey and Russ and I, they made it, y'all. We actually rode boarding group 1. They did. I got boarding group 1. Russ got up. And so you have to do it at 7 o'clock when you have to do it at 7 o'clock. You don't have to be in the park, which is nice. But I got up and I went out onto our unit had like a screened-in porch. And so I went out there to be sure that I had, very as clear a signal as possible. And brought it up and refreshed a couple of times and, waited for it to turn over. And honey, when my phone turned over to 7 o'clock, I hit it, and it came up and said, it's on. It was such a surprise, Brian. And it's such a monumental event. I put it on our Instagram page. It's, you can go see it. I've got photographic proof. I did a print screen of it, sent it to William.
Yeah, I was shocked. I had to do a double take. I was like, oh, cool, she got it. And then my eyes kind of wandered down to boarding group. I was like, what? And there was nothing after it. I was like, wow, that is amazing.
I got one. Yeah. Just quick on the draw, Brian. Like I said, I was channeling my inner William. William, you have never failed to get us a boarding group, have you?
I have never.
I don't think you have ever failed. That was wonderful. You are so right, Dean. Yes, Dean is. It's absolutely yes. Over Mikey and Russ. So I was going to finish the story. So I got it, and it said boarding group 1, and my mouth just hung open for a minute. And so I texted. I knew that Russ was supposed to be trying to get it too. Mike was not up. Okay, Mike had not even turned over in his bed the first time, and so I texted Russ, and I said, Russ, I got boarding group 1, and I sent him I put it, I think, in the Ghost Host chat, and Russ texted back and said, yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to get up now. So, oh my goodness, we had a great day, and I do appreciate y'all getting up so early. Jennifer and I got boarding at 2:22. Oh my goodness, and couldn't go.
No.
Oh my goodness. Oh no.
That stinks.
Yeah, it was fun. But just Brian, you just have to be, you just have to be standing there. You have to make sure that, I optimized my phone so that there was nothing running in the background, nothing to interfere, with my speed, that kind of thing. And I just watched it. And when it turned over 7 a.m., I hit it as quickly as I could, and boom, I got it. So
yeah, that's so cool.
I do, Mike, and I appreciate you. I like it because I really appreciate y'all still being my friends, because we're not AP pass holders, and we're rope drop to kiss goodnight folks, y'all.
Yeah. A little different whenever you don't live locally.
It is, right? Oh my goodness. Yeah, poor Mikey's all bleary eyed and trying to rub the sand out of his eyes. Well, and yeah, I mean, I think, Mike was just kind of stumbling into the bathroom when, when Russ called and said, we got to move to our boarding group 1. But we made it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
That's neat, Brian.
Okay.
That's really cool. Hope you have a good time.
Yeah. The only 2 times, Mike. Look, y'all.
Oh, that's funny.
The only 2 times that you rope drop was because of me. Well, I'm happy to be motivational, Mike. I'm broadening your horizons, buddy. Oh my goodness.
Hey, welcome in, Kevin. Great to see you.
Yeah. Well, and Tina said she's an AP. Kevin, Theme Park Adventure. Welcome in. It's good to see you. You're an AP and you do all day. Husband's saying I'm going back to the room. Yeah. Tina, I just like to be in the parks, right, William? I mean, if I get tired, I'll just sit down and chill for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Stacy. Yeah, I'm special.
Yeah. I will say it does change things up, a bit traveling with a child, obviously a toddler.
Yes.
So that changes things a bit. But if it's on me and there are no other variables, then I'm going to be there from open to close.
There you go. Well, but and I'm glad, Mike and Russ, of course, we tease the kid about it, but they understand, because they, both of them are APs and so, annual pass holders. And so, we're not, we can't go, as often as they do. So they're real sweet to, to drag up and make it in for boarding group 1. Russ said that he, when I sent him the print screen, it said boarding group 1. He actually said, "Oh crap!"
Oh goodness!
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Tina, they do have strollers, but I think Wyatt's first trip, he would have it would have served him well and us well to let him hang out, walk around a bit more outside of his stroller. And the other thing too is other people are fortunate enough to have children that actually fall asleep in a stroller. Wyatt would absolutely is not going to do that. So I think the only time he fell asleep was during the Minnie's Christmas time fireworks. I think that's the only time he fell asleep. And so anyway, he fights it tooth and nail. So anyway, we'll see. Let's see. That's funny.
Yeah, he did. He really fought it. Yeah, best reason to go to Disneyland is to hang out with your chosen family. Yeah.
Fun.
Stacy says she's not going to make you rope drop, Mike. Now y'all told me, and see, here's the thing. They had the guys had told me, we're not going to rope drop dog. We know that you will, but we won't be until about 10 o'clock. So don't look for us till about 10 o'clock. I said, fine. I know my way around Epcot. Y'all just come on in when you get ready. And then I got boarding group 1 and they had to come. That's what we
Funny.
thought too. Boarding group 1 feels more like losing.
Do you want to get into the slideshow some? We're almost an hour
Yes.
in, or you're
Yes.
almost
Oh
an
my
hour in. That
goodness.
is, I'm not.
Yes. Yes. We've done. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah,
You're
let's
good.
go through this
All
one.
right.
And
So
these are sort of in order, guys.
yeah.
But the 50th anniversary TikTok is ending on the 31st. It is. We are just about down to the wire on it, and so I've got just a few, few pictures here. Thanks so much for the slideshow, right, Stacy?
Yeah.
Thanks so much for several of you sent in pictures, favorite pictures from the 50th, and I appreciate you doing that. But now this one is yours, Wim. I think either you or Jillian took that one.
I don't know if I took this or if Jillian took this or if I took this on Jillian's phone. But yeah, a couple pictures there. There in front of the Mickey and Minnie topiaries with their gold 50th bows on,
front.
and the cake and the decoration there in the background, the world's most magical celebration, 50th there in front of the train station.
Yeah.
There's a picture next to the water fountain there outside of the ice cream parlor, just off of Main Street, with the castle in the background adorned with the I want to say bunting, but that's not right. Is it or what?
It would. Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
I mean, it's bunting. It's not typical bunting because it's more, it's stiff as it has to be to last for 18 months. And then of course,
I thought we used another term for that, but that was the word that popped in my head.
Decorations.
Just the decorations.
Decorations works.
But it's. I mean, obviously the castle looks beautiful. It's going to be weird to see it without all of this on it. It's gonna be kind of jarring whenever they actually do take all this off,
because it looks so beautiful.
It does.
It really does. This was one of my favorite things we were talking about. We were talking about our favorite things that they did to celebrate. And I had, we had some complaints too, but the castle was not one of them. They did a gorgeous job with the castle. And it is gonna be kind of, look kind of strange without all that extra gold. So I don't know what they'll do. They'll take it off, I'm sure. But it's the 50th medallion. It's been great. It's been great, having the castle adorned so beautifully, and that is definitely one of the best things that they did for the 50th. I know we all kind of had our things that we didn't like or things that we thought they could have done better.
So I mean, we'll go from the 50th celebration of Disney World into the 100th celebration of the Disney company, the Walt Disney company. So I mean, they could very well kind of change some of it up a little bit. Who knows? Or they could just change the medallion. At some point, you would think this stuff will come off. But that's a great point, Tina. We'll have to see if they do special decorations on the castle for the 100th.
And that would be great. Wouldn't it be cool if they just changed the medallion? This is a really good picture of you and Jillian. And thanks, Jillian, if you're watching, hon. Thank you for sending the pictures. I appreciate it.
Yeah, there's good pictures.
And there's Jillian and her We Don't Talk About Bruno t-shirt.
It's a good way to kind of document the time period also, because Encanto was white hot at the time.
That's right.
It's kind of in that kind of in that time period of where it seems like at times they don't realize how big certain things are going to be, and so there's not a ton of merch out for it. So I mean, I think she got that shirt off of some sort of Etsy shop.
They kind of did the same thing with Frozen. They were a little slower on the draw, to get the merch out for Frozen too. It took a little while, I remember. But they were behind the curve on Encanto.
Another nice picture of the 50th, kind of off to the right side if you're facing the castle. You're kind
The
of early
iridescent,
evening.
yes. Yeah, golden hour looks like.
Mm-hmm.
The iridescent color EAR, iridescent, I thought was very clever, and I
Yeah,
absolutely love it. I'm wearing the iridescent Spirit jersey, guys,
that's a
the
good one.
50th
So
anniversary
I heard
Spirit jersey.
that granted it's probably all sold already, but I heard that there was some really good 50th merchandise savings taking place at Disney Springs.
Oh, okay.
And so
Yeah.
I saw that,
Yeah.
take it for what it's worth. I saw it on social media, but if you're local,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
granted,
So they're
I
trying
don't know if they've already blown through a lot of it, but I
trying to get rid of it.
yeah,
Yep.
people who are I'm in this gigantic Facebook group with had said that, the same merchandise that they had seen in the parks and it wasn't marked down, but
Right.
at
Right.
like World Disney and other Disney Spring shop, it was marked down. So,
Right.
uh,
Right. So that's cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
so as always, I put that out there with the your mileage may value because I saw it on the internet, but
Yeah. Well, I wish it had been that way last week
or your
because
mileage
I
may
was
vary rather. Yeah,
right, right. I
yeah.
was, but because I was really looking, and I picked up a few things. I've got some things to show you.
Hmm.
If we can,
I
work
hope
our way
some of it
through that.
somehow makes its way to the Disney store in Grapevine because that would be
Hmm.
very convenient.
Yes, yes, I do too. I hope it does too.
So,
Now, William, y'all took some absolutely gorgeous
mhm.
pictures of. This is a beautiful picture of
Yeah.
the castle.
I mean, even
Uh,
dating back to whenever I was in high school, it seems like half my pictures of a Disney trip or of Cinderella Castle. um,
mhm,
it
mhm,
just, it's just, it looks so good,
mhm. Yeah.
I mean, if you're in your data average, everyday life, not many of us
Mhm.
encounter Castle very frequently.
Right.
So anyway, yeah, I mean, it's just, it seems
Mhm.
like for years now. Well, like I said, since y'all bought me that camera that had the little slide, lens cover
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
front of it. Um,
Yeah.
I've been taking pictures of, I don't know if Jillian took this or if I took this, but
Mhm.
yeah, it seems like
Very nice.
so many of my pictures obviously from the Magic Kingdom day, but so many of my pictures
Mhm.
are of the castle. Just especially
Yes.
since they started projecting all the cool colors and stuff.
Mhm.
Um, even back in the day, they do like solid colors. Now they can do all
Oh,
sorts of
yes.
fancy projections on the
Yes.
castle.
Yes.
But
Oh, yeah.
it's just cool to see them cycle through kind of your basic, red,
Mhm.
green, blue, color spectrum.
That's
Um,
true. Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah. And they did. Yes. Yes.
And
Consider like
sometimes
castle is.
they get fancy a little bit, and they project like some shapes like stars, make it look like a sorcerer
Mhm.
hat. That was about
Right.
as fancy as they used to get. Uh,
Right. Right.
but
Yeah.
yeah, this is a great picture of it at night.
That
At
is
nighttime lit up.
very pretty. Very pretty. Well, and then they added the two spires, the two
Hmm.
spires that are off
Yeah.
to the side
Uh-huh.
were added in order, those are projection
Yeah.
towers. So that's where those didn't used to be there.
Hmm.
But yes, and then another beautiful shot here. Can you take a bad picture of Cinderella Castle?
Yeah, it'd
Probably
be
not.
challenging. I mean,
Uh,
unless you're like tripping as you take it,
right.
it comes out blurry. I don't know that you can.
Right.
That's a great
Oh,
picture there.
look at that,
Uh,
y'all.
fireworks going off in the
Man,
background.
and the colors, wow, just look at
It's
that.
so cool
That's
what all
just
they can do,
yes,
with the projections, how they can transform the castle
it
into
is.
looking like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Let's see. Yeah,
yeah.
that's a good idea, Jonathan. So more
Uh-huh.
fireworks show pictures. I'm gonna write you down here, Jonathan. I don't know if anybody was writing down names, but I'll do the best I can to catch it from the time that I jumped in forward.
Hmm. Yeah, pretty. Isn't that great? Yeah, they are. They are. These are just really pretty. I appreciated Jillian for
Let's see. And then Mickey,
this.
we met Mickey and his iridescent.
Yes, yes. And there's Mickey, and
Fiftieth
their
outfit.
50th outfits were
Hmm.
so cool. I
Yeah,
just, yeah, I just absolutely love their 50th. And
yeah.
I did not get my picture taken with any of the characters in their 50th
Bummer. So
costumes.
yeah, we did the
That,
distance pictures with
yeah,
Mickey.
Right.
first
I
time.
really hate that I didn't. But
Hmm.
and the cavalcades, guys, this is,
Hmm.
the Mickey and friends. Um, the magic is calling,
Yeah, I
is
do want to say one thing that bothered me about the 50th celebration is it just feels weird seeing Goofy without a hat. So I do think that for the 100th outfit that I saw out at Disneyland, I think he does have a hat to match.
uh-huh.
But it was
He
strange
needs
to
a
see
hat.
Goofy without his hat.
Yes. Yes, that's true. And a lot
Uh-huh.
of people mention that. A lot of people mention that Goofy just looks funny without his
Yeah,
hat. Yeah. 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 Those are definitely
but they
frame
were
worthy.
adorable. Yep,
Yeah.
yeah, there it is. Mickey Celebration Cavalcade. Good eye, Dean.
Okay, everybody. Yeah, we get a good look at Stacy's comment there.
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, I missed it there.
We don't talk about the 25th, Stacy. We don't talk about the Pepto Pink Castle. We're moving right along.
This is a great picture of Goofy and Pluto and Minnie on the Mickey Celebration Cavalcade float.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
turned around on the side here. We
Oh,
have
what
Tina
happened?
and Figment here.
What
Everybody,
happened?
just kind of turn your head, tilt your head a
That
little
is
bit to the right.
well, Tina, I'm sorry.
No,
I messed up your picture. I don't understand what happened there, unless it
yeah,
happened when I posted up on
put it
Google
in there.
Drive, because
Yeah,
it was right. I'm so sorry, Tina.
everybody
I'll
say
have to
hi,
show it.
Tina. All right.
Hi, Tina. Thanks for sending that in. I'm so sorry. It was
The
right,
statues,
Tina.
obviously.
I even dropped your logo in there.
Uh-huh.
The 50 golden statues were another thing that they did right.
Mm-hmm.
I finally broke down, guys. They had a sale. They had a
Yeah.
really good sale on Magic Band Plus,
Mm-hmm.
and so I bought one from Shop Disney. It naturally was a Haunted Mansion one, and so I was able to do
Uh-huh.
some of the interaction with the statues, and that was something that the statues they did right. I hope they just leave them.
Yeah.
Why would they? Well, just leave them as
Yeah,
a
you just-
commemoration
yeah.
of the 50th. I hope they just leave them. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you could just.
Sorry, Tina.
I mean, if you really want to, you could just take and you could either leave the 50 logo on there or replace it with a 100 for the 100. Because the other thing we talked about too was the Stitch statue. He has the medallion in his mouth, and so if you made the decision to
Yes.
leave him up, and you did want to change all the medallions, then you'd have to figure out a creative way, or break off the medallion and put, snap another one in, or I don't know. But
yeah, the Stitch one is and it's really cool because he's on the wall. But this one, I mean, you can see the 50th medallion is on the front of the pedestal. On is where it is for the rest
Rocket
of them.
Raccoon and Baby Groot on his shoulder.
Yeah.
And this is a great statue too, because the
I'll
Cosmic
help
Rewind
you, Mark.
opened. Yeah,
I got your back. I got your 6, buddy. We can do it. Oh my goodness!
Next we have the Cogsworth and Lumiere.
Yes.
50th statue.
They did a good job with these. Now I will say, concerning the statues.
Hey, welcome in, Alex. Good to see you.
When Dean and I actually did a hitchhiker chat on just the golden statues, and we discussed each one and where they were all located. So I still have that list, but there were not 50 golden statues.
Yeah.
There were 50 golden characters.
Yeah. It's an important distinction.
If you had like this one, you had Lumiere and Cogsworth, they were on one statue. So, so it was 50 characters on fewer statues because some of the statues had 2 characters.
Yeah.
So just a clarification there. I did like them though. I really, hey, I would have loved it if they'd done 50 individual statues.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? I forget how I've got the information on that. I should have looked it up, but I forget. Oh, Alex. Hey, Alex. Got some pictures for you guys from Tron a little bit later in the slideshow. I did. The posing and the whole thing. We did the Superman. Did the Superman ride, so I will see that. And this is Wyatt's little plushie, and one of the treats, y'all. They did the treats right. That's a cupcake with the 50th medallion
Little
on
chocolate
it.
medallion. It was a really good cupcake.
The
And
iridescent
Mickey plush.
Yeah.
With his iridescent outfit.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Another picture of the cupcake there. Let's see. And then we have the taco barge, the infamous taco barges.
Now that one,
World
since
Showcase
that's going away, that's a really cool picture since that's going away. With the 50th logo and everything. Again, a timestamp for the time period.
You see that this picture is taken at Christmas time too, because there's the big tree.
That's true. Oh my goodness!
The spaceship Earth.
A lot of elements. A lot of elements. That's beautiful. That really is pretty. And it was Disney Plus Day.
Yep. Yeah. So we were, Jillian and Wyatt, myself, and our friends were there. Garrett and Casey and their girls were there on Disney Plus Day, unknowingly. We didn't see any of the cool characters, unfortunately, and then we got there just a little bit later too. And so, a lot of it, they'd already given out, I think, all the hats at that particular entrance.
Right.
We entered toward the, just off the Skyliner. And so they had already given out, I think, all the hats there. And so we got buttons. So that was the first Disney Plus Day. And the other thing too is, as we went through the turnstiles, it was supposed to say, "This is the way," and it was Mando. His voice, every time somebody scanned their magic band, so I'd say, "This is the way," but it seemed to be some sort of glitch, and so it seemed like at least whenever we went through, it just sounded like he said the way, and so we're like, what did he say? And they're like, it's Mando saying this is the way. I was like, they're like, there's some sort of technical thing going on there, but it was cool.
May I just say, y'all, that Walt, I feel certain that I can go out on a limb here and say that Walt would have jerked a knot in their tails by now on the tech.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, he would have said, "Okay, let's do that again." This is a picture that you took, William, and this I put in because one of the best things, if not the best thing, that they did for the 50th is the beacons of magic, beacons of light.
Beacons of light. Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. Great minds there, Mark. It's fantastic. They did there in front, they did the fountain there in front of Spaceship Earth. They took away all the monoliths, and redid that area with that really pretty fountain. And I think it was very fitting, very, very pretty. If you look to the left and just to the tip of that inside flag, you can see the full moon in that picture. It is.
It was fun. And the other side note is we got a copyright claim on the stream that I did this night.
Yes.
So it takes a lot there.
Everybody's taking hits.
Yeah, it's a bummer, but they finally got us. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. I I really enjoyed it. I stayed about as late as I could. And exited the park with very few people remaining, and walked my way from the front of the park all the way off to the right side, through Canada and the UK, and just kind of worked my way through over to the Skyliner exit. And then ran into Dad Builds, Chris, there as I was about to sign off. It was a fun night. That particular picture. Oh, here's a really good picture.
Yes, Mark and Irene, thank you so much for sending us some pictures. I put out you answered the call for pictures, and this is really cool with Mickey and Goofy. And isn't this the Chase Disney Visa photo spot?
It appears to be
in Epcot. Uh, oh well, let's just moving right along. But yeah, this is so cool. I missed
I
this
love that.
picture.
Yeah.
I
And
didn't
this
mean
is,
to, but
this is something that I'll take down and have to remember for the next trip to make sure
oh yeah, most
to stop
definitely.
and
Yeah.
get this picture in the spot.
You never know if you're Visa, uh, Chase Disney Visa card holder, that you have to present your card as
Mm.
you go in and show them that you are in fact a card holder. The lines are a lot shorter, and they always have some really good characters. This is they're in their
Uh-huh.
50th. Their 50th outfits here, and the line is a lot shorter. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty cool. Mark
That's
says they
really
have
neat.
that same picture of spaceship Earth with a lunar eclipse. My
Yeah.
goodness.
Very
Wow.
cool.
That's my goodness.
A great picture
Yeah.
of
And the
let's see.
flipped. I was trying to think of
Oh,
their names. Yeah, the
the flat.
flipped.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's
isn't
a
that
great
adorable?
picture of Minnie and Pluto and their picture studs
And
too.
Wally loves
Uh,
Pluto. Oh my goodness.
yeah.
How great that it was Pluto that day. Yeah.
A lot of bling on Pluto's his collar badge.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That is too cute. What a cute picture. Oh, and here's Russ with y'all.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's fun.
and the big cheese himself.
Uh-huh.
That is
Mickey.
just great. And Mickey's shoes are gold. I think that's so
Hmm.
cool.
And for those that who may not be able to identify them immediately on site, this is Mark and Irene of Wonderful World of Walter.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't
Mm-hmm.
already checked them out, but Mark and Irene, and then Russ from What in the World with Russ, there on the right, um, and obviously Wally giving Mickey a hug there. Great picture, great group picture.
Yeah, that is a great picture. That's so cool. And then,
Love that. Welcome in, Irene.
yes. Was Wally's very first character autograph day and his first character hug post COVID. Aw, so that is so great. Yeah, very special. Okay, now, before William hits the button to advance the slideshow, I want everybody to brace yourselves.
Okay.
Because Irene sent us a really special throwback picture.
Oh, fine.
Let me clear the screen.
Right.
Okay, you ready?
Oh, am I ready?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and forward.
Everybody ready?
All right, this is a great picture as well. It looks like it's probably Christmas time.
Oh yeah.
Based on the outfits. All right, now for the next
wonderful.
picture. Oh, Irene's parents in this one. Oh, neat. Very cool. That's fun.
Yes, is that cool? What a great! Oh my goodness, what a great! Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Such
all
great.
Right, 3, 2, 1. Throwback picture. Oh, look at that. No. That's funny.
Listen, y'all didn't warn me when you said
was this
pictures.
The Snapchat filter here? There we go. Yeah, Genie plus lens. There we go.
Oh, I love
That's
this.
funny.
I love it. Okay, so Tina is covering her eyes. Okay, disclaimer over this shot.
That's funny.
This is okay. Please send all complaints, jeers, Rotten Tomatoes to Wonderful World of Walter. Mark and Irene are in charge of all of the complaints and the jeers and if you're going to throw rotten fruit, direct it to Wonderful World of Walter. I would love to have this shot.
That's so fun. That's really funny.
I would love to have had this shot.
It's about for a palate cleanser for everybody everyone whose feelings were hurt by the 25th Castle BD Plus photo lens.
Go back for just a second.
Here we go. We got to put them back through it. Okay.
Yeah.
We got Irene and her parents.
That is so great.
The filter of the castle.
Right.
Oh,
yeah. So this was for you, Stacy. Tina.
Oh gosh.
Alex said, "Oh heavens, save us all." But just because you didn't do a thing, it doesn't mean you should. I would have.
There's the tomatoes.
I love this shot. I think this is fantastic. Absolutely. Oh, hey, Alex with the tomatoes.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, that's great. That is so great. Where do I begin? Right,
That's the
Alex. Oh my gosh.
lamppost banners with the world's most
Uh,
magical celebration 50th logo, Walt Disney World,
yeah,
and Mom.
yeah. There's Alex stuck. William. Alex is throwing tomatoes.
Waka waka.
No. Oh no, that's not what I said. That's the wrong. No.
Oh, there you go. Bingo. It's not
Okay,
over.
somebody,
Irene says
please.
the super fun part is that we also had to take the photo twice. The first time it didn't save and it was pouring rain and freezing cold that night. She had to drag her poor parents back to get the photo.
It was so worth it. I mean,
And it was worth it. It was worth
it was
every
worth it.
every drop of rain.
I would have swum the Mississippi or whatever
Yeah.
to get that one. I love it. But no, somebody needs to drop. Mark has mistakenly put in the wrong address there to where complaints about the Pepto Pink Castle can be sent. Somebody drop Mark's link, please, in the chat. Let's correct that. Alex, Alex, I remember that. It's Alex. It was horrible being a CM with that thing up. Took more complaints that year. Oh my goodness, yeah. And you said you had. Wait, are you out of the chat for some reason? Did you pop out on purpose, or I can't hear you?
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I was going to step away for a second.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to be sure I didn't hear. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's a great photo. It is totally a great photo. And Alex, didn't you say, I mean, you had like brides calling and canceling their weddings because they were a castle in the background of their photos. That was just of the curse of the birthday cake castle. Yeah, right. Oh, but we've gotten so much good mileage out of it in the years. Oh, skip this. Skip. My computer was wanting to do a scan. I'm gonna skip that for now. Harple being a Sam. Yep. Yeah, that was one of their blunders. You either loved it or weddings canceled all year. Oh my goodness, there's no telling how much money that cost them. Right? Thank Mark for that. Thank Mark for that complaint. By checking Wonderful World of Walter's channel. There we go. Thank you, Jonathan. This is the corrected. This is below. You will find the corrected link for where you may direct all. Alex, throw your tomatoes that way. That just made my day, though. Thank you so much, Mark and Irene, for sending that. That was just too cool. Now they're making all their money on the vintage Cake Castle merch, right? And if I find it, I'm going to buy some. Yes. Oh, the designer shook your hand, Alex. Oh my goodness. Do you remember who designed it? Whose idea was this? Whose idea was the cat? He probably wants to remain anonymous. Golly, he or she probably want to.
We have Mom here in front of the castle at nighttime on her most recent trip.
Yeah, this is my last picture in front of the 50th castle, y'all. From last week, we had just finished our Tron preview, and I took snapped this one. Yeah. So
good picture there. All right, and then you've got you and family friend John here.
Just a few guys of our Tron. Our Tron actually opened. It wasn't officially the 50th year, but it was during the 50th celebration. So, and I didn't get to show these last week. A couple of them I didn't have yet, but this is me and my friend John. He is a high school buddy from high school. And John was able to go with me, and we had a blast. We really did, just riding and enjoying catching up and what have we. Laughed and laughed and laughed and had just had a great time. We rode it 6 times. Yes. Was it Chapek in his youth who designed the Cat Castle? Oh my God. I am wearing a 100th shirt. Yes. I wore my 100th shirt.
There's the Tron Lot Cycle Run sign with the canopy and coaster in the background.
Yeah.
It's neat that you get to walk underneath it. And then
really
you
is.
and John here on the light cycle photo op. So is this also a legitimate, like, see if you fit in the seat?
Yes.
Okay.
It is, yes.
Okay, I wondered about that. I was like, is this just a photo op, or is this actually like testing if whether or not you'd be able to fit the chair?
That's a test, yeah.
Okay.
That's a test to see if you're going to fit in the in the thing, and you could kind of
in the light cycle.
Know in the light cycle, and to know how to get on. It probably cuts down on time. Because they are not built for comfort. I will say that they are not built for comfort. But man, what a ride, y'all.
I mean, it's high stakes on the grid. Of course, it's not built for comfort.
It is. That's right. High stakes.
You end up getting de-rezzed if you're not careful.
This was really cool. Yeah. Well, photos too. I mean, it's both, but it does, help. It's an actual light cycle. These are actual, models of the light cycle. So you can see, what, if you're going to fit or not, and how you're positioned, because you are leaning all the way over. So, unless you do the Superman thing, and put your hands up, during the ride, you're leaning all the way over. So it's pretty cool. This was just a really cool, not great timed picture that John took of me. With the coaster,
the light cycle passing by in the background.
Great picture.
Yeah. Alex says, I remember he was Irish. He was so proud. I was a grand marshal with him in the parade. I got my picture taken. Oh no. I got my picture taken.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
With him in front of the castle in the fire truck.
Wow.
Blaine Gibson was the designer of the birthday cake castle, also the designer of the partner statue. All right.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for that.
Here we go.
Wow.
Cool. Mark says, does it have the storage holder area in the center to practice with too? I guess that's.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't check on the practice
Have a good night,
box.
Dean. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, I did not check for that. In the middle on the actual cycles, between, there's like a glove compartment. I call it a glove compartment, like on a truck.
Yeah.
Between your handles, your handholds. There's a little, it opens up and you can stick your cell phone down in there, which is really cool. The grid isn't supposed to be comfortable. It's not, absolutely not. And it's not.
Yeah.
Okay, Dean, thanks so much for hanging around. Appreciate
That's a great
it.
picture here. Yeah, I'm glad y'all thought to get it.
Let's
see, and is this in the line queue? Where's this?
This is Team Green. This is after you come out after you exit.
Okay. Nice.
While you're just on the way out. It's just and this is Team Green. This is just a different looking vehicle there. And here are actual ride photos.
Neat. That's fun.
Actual ride photos. And I will tell y'all that when we put our arms up like that, I rode like that a couple of times. And the G-forces are such, you're leaning over so far, and you're trying to come up, and the G-forces are just fighting you the whole time. I was hurting. I mean, by the time I said, oh my gosh, John, that just about wore me out. trying to, stay in that
Hey,
position.
welcome in, Dave. Great to see you.
Because you're just fighting the G forces. But so this is our ride photo. Isn't that cool, y'all? Yeah, it was really cool. So much fun. Golly, so much fun. It was just.
And obviously, this is the one that you filmed the ride through with, because I can see you with your phone out, and you've got your finger through the ring that you have on the back of your phone.
I have it out, and I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm probably filming there, but there's the Superman pose. Alex, this is for your son.
Uh-huh.
This is the Superman pose. But it was hard to maintain that. It really was. It was hard to maintain.
Alex says, Dawn, Mrs. Alex, and Charlie are asking if the ride is more intense than Space Mountain.
I would say yes, simply because of the position that you're in. Because of the ride position. Yes, I think it is more intense than Space Mountain. Yeah, I think it is. Now, when you go out, and up into that canopy is the kind of the first thing that you do. There's like you go into like a loading area. Okay, so from your boarding position, you go probably, I don't know, 25 feet or so, 50 feet maybe, into a loading position with like a tunnel. All of this, I promise, guys. I will get that. I'm going to get that video out. I have all of this on the video, and I hope you'll watch it. I've got to get that out as soon as possible. But then you come into like a loading tunnel, and depending on there are two, load from both sides. It's like Guardians of the Galaxy. You load from two different sides or two different lines. John and I actually loaded from the right side most of the time, but one time they directed us into the left side. So we were able to ride, from both lines. And it is, but when you go out at nighttime, guys, is the time to ride it. It's because that canopy is gorgeous. And when you go out, come out of that tunnel into that canopy, it's just really pretty. Now, it's a little over a minute long. My timer, my video when I did the ride POV was 1:35.
Okay.
So minute and a half.
Yeah.
So, but I probably got a few seconds of the launch tunnel as well. So when we weren't actually moving, but it's a little over a minute, definitely. But I think, the Superman, I thought of Charlie, Alex. Charlie, I told John, I said, we have a really special kiddo in Hitchhiker Chat who wants to do the Superman thing. So that was completely for Charlie.
Neat.
Oh my gosh, it was so much
it's cool.
fun. 6 times in a row.
Did you take this picture here?
No, I didn't.
Okay. It's a good one though.
It is. It's a beautiful one. Yeah. I have a couple of similar. I probably could have used mine, but it would have taken me a little longer to get mine out. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed that. We've talked a little bit about our favorites, and I hate to see the 50th go, but we're gonna trot right off into the 100th anniversary of the company, and we've enjoyed it. It's been fantastic. We're looking at very quickly here let's see, hang on, let me get to my notes here. Disney Enchantment, the fireworks show, which was created for the 50th. The last show will be April 2nd, and Happily Ever After is coming back. So we're all really excited about that one. Disney Enchantment, the last show will be April the 2nd. So if you want to see that one, you got to get there pretty quick as well. And the Harmonious Fireworks will also have its last show on April the 2nd.
Yeah.
So when I went to Epcot last week with Mike and Russ, we watched Harmonious. We decided we kind of debated about it, and it was like, well, we said, we might as well, watch it one last
Yeah.
time. And Harmonious, guys, is much, much better in person. It just is.
Yeah, it is.
It just is. And then Tron opens April the 4th. A soft opening has begun, but the ride officially opens to the public on April the 4th. So, so lots of stuff, lots of good stuff coming out. Officially, we'll never see Enchantment in its entirety. And I'm not sad. Well, Mark, hey, I haven't either. I have not watched Enchantment all the way through in the Magic Kingdom. Now, I am in line. I am riveted to the spot for Happily Ever After.
Yeah.
But guys, I just, and I watched some of it, like when we came out of Tron, y'all, that we came out from under the canopy. I got some beautiful video from underneath that canopy. You can see kind of the canopy, to the side of the shot of the fireworks going off. But I did not see, I never watched, never watched Enchantment all the way through either. Mark, I sure didn't. Yes, I'm excited to have it back. We'll get to see Happily Ever After at Epcot Forever when we go in June, William. And I've never seen Epcot Forever in person.
Yeah, me neither.
So, yeah, I'm with you, Dave. I know, right? Yeah. Harmonious. I miss. I couldn't agree with you more. Harmonious is a really good show. Still miss Illuminations. So the taco's got to go. Harmonious is much, much better in person, y'all. I will have to say it made a. Did you think that too, William? How did you?
Yes,
feel
I did.
about it?
Yeah. Definitely raised my evaluation of it after having been there watching in person.
In person, it is tons of pyrotechnics. It is now, in my humble opinion, Dean and I had this debate and discussed this. The music. No disrespect to all those people, who put in all that time, the composers and all that, but I felt like the music was lackluster.
Yeah.
The music was not, wasn't, it didn't reach into my heart on any level. It was just music. I miss Illuminations too. Yeah. So, and maybe the taco's got to go, right? I mean, that's pretty much, the general consensus. And I think, at this point, I have said this before, guys, and I'll say it one more time and then we'll move on. At this point in time, they have spent so much money and invested so much in Freudian slip, in Harmonious, that I would just leave it for a while. Just let it run. Just leave it. When you're there in person and you can see people, who are reacting to, I mean, there are oohs and ahs and there's applause. I mean, it really goes over much better in person. Yeah. I would just leave it for a while. Just let it run and develop, in the meantime, develop something really good. They're not going to do that. They're going to get rid of the taco barges and they're going to go back with Epcot Forever until they have a permanent replacement for it. But, that was one of the big, Tina, the Vantage Point was one of the big problems with that show. And that is something that they should have anticipated. World Showcase Lagoon is 360. I mean, it's all the way around. And so Illuminations you could see it. It didn't matter where you were standing. You could see the giant, earth ball. It was, but with Harmonious, there were, if you got a bad angle, you couldn't even see the screens. Yeah. So, Harmonious from Japan with a violet sake. Oh my goodness, Mark. I had the violet lemonade on St. Patrick's Day. I tried it on the live stream. That stuff is just so good. Oh my
Yeah.
gracious. It's fantastic. I loved it. I loved it.
Here's one of
I
my.
think
Share this one real quick, just because it made me laugh. I've shared it. I've shared it on screen before, but it makes me laugh. So I'm going to go ahead and share it. But anyway, um, it's funny. As you ride rides, you start to realize where the picture is taken on certain rides.
this is
And
great.
we shared this on Instagram, but here's
Yeah.
my friends Garrett and Casey are riding there with me.
Ah.
But anyway, it's safe to say I know where the camera is on
Right.
Space Mountain, and so you kind of zoom in there a little bit,
That was so great. Yeah, that was
and
Gary and Casey are just like a
uh, and then there's me looking directly into the camera as you turn that corner. Ooh. This
that's
one,
a
so that probably, I've taken a lot of, great, um, oh, that's funny, Mark. It's,
oh, I'm sorry.
I've taken, a lot of fun pictures, during the 50th, but, this one, and then the one with me and Garrett riding Splash Mountain, where, I've told the story before. It seemed like we were going to, send basically a typhoon wave toward the log boat in front of us, are probably my two favorite ride photos, just because they're so funny.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, lots of fun stuff during the 50th.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was during the 50s. That's a good one. Stacy says the only thing that you can't see from any point around World Showcase is the Stargate. You can see at least one of the 4 taco barges from different locations. Yeah, the Stargate is, that's probably true, Stacy. If you could, and they probably angled those taco barges that way, but the Stargate, I guess there was no way, really to do that with it's, so, oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, just quickly, let's see, guys. Let me go ahead. The other thing that I did want to mention, the Magic is Calling theme song that they did with, I don't know if I mentioned that, with the cavalcades I enjoyed that. I love that. They did a good job with that. And I have some merch to show.
Oh, fun.
If you okay. I'm gonna start off with these because this is something that I was aware that they had, but I had not gotten any, and I really wish kind of that I had gotten more, but it's a trap, and so that's okay. But I got these 50th medallions, y'all. These were in in the vending machines at various locations around the Magic Kingdom, and they they are just really pretty, and different locations had different medallions. These are from the Grand Floridian, and they have the 50th logo. There's Mickey. And you could get one for $5 or all 4, the set of 4 for $15.
Nice.
And Tank, I like this set. I love this set. I know that Mark and Irene, I know y'all got a lot of them. I really wish that I had a share those many. This is a good set to get. This particular set came from the Grand Floridian.
Okay.
But I love these.
Yeah, they're really, really cool.
And the other one is Lady from Lady and the Tramp.
Neat.
And the 50th logo there. And of course, all of them on the back are the same. They have Mickey and the 50th logo, the world's most magical celebration, Walt Disney World. I love these. I wish I had gotten some more of them. I don't know whether those, where those little vending machines, the machines that you get them out of are like the penny presses, where you can get this, as William calls them, the smush pennies. But this is the set of 4 from the Grand Floridian. And I'm really glad that thank you, Dean, by the way, for reminding me as we were walking out. I had ended the stream and we were walking out, and Dean said, oh, you said you wanted to get the medallions. And I appreciate him reminding me, or I probably would have forgotten it. This is something that I got from my sister. Now, y'all know that I have, now, Alex, if you're still with us, I could not find, this is my 50th mug. And I really wish that I got this in October when Jeff and I were there. It's kind of a raised thing, but this 50th mug is man, it's awesome. And it says the world's most magical celebration on the inside. I couldn't find it, Alex. I could not find that mug. They don't have it anymore. The cast members said they've just run out and they didn't produce anymore. So I'm sorry about that. I couldn't find it, but I did find something else for you. So I do have something for you, Alex. This is a mug that I got from my sister, Susan, since I couldn't find that blue one. And excuse me, the inside, it says Walt Disney World 50. It's kind of hard to see there because there's a label right there. But this is kind of iridescent. It has like a glimmer to it, and then it has that gorgeous castle. And so I got this one. I just got this one. But it's very pretty. So I got that one instead for Susan. Now I did go ahead, guys, and get some 100th stuff. They have these great 100th t-shirts. That's a long sleeve. Has that 100th logo, and then it says Walt Disney World down the sleeve there, and 100 years. So that's a long sleeve t-shirt. I love long sleeve t-shirts. And then this one I wore to the Tron preview. Pardon me, because I did not order like a Tron shirt or anything from Etsy. But I love this 100. This is a short sleeve t-shirt, and it has the characters and then just the 100, and it says Walt Disney World on the sleeve. Goodness. Excuse me, guys. Let me. Okay. Also at the Grand Floridian, guys, and if you watched our live stream, you know that I went and looked at all the Easter eggs. So by all means. Oh yeah. Let's see, what are favorite icons? 100th, yes. But I know, Katie, I've got a million Disney mugs. But Alex, yeah, I did get y'all a couple of things. So you'll just need to send me your address. So at the Grand Cottage was new last year, I think. And William, I left y'all I just bought a box. They had like all kinds. Watch the live stream, guys, because the cast members who were working in the Grand Cottage he showed me all of his favorite treats, the ones that were his personal favorites. And so, but then they also had a box made up where you could get, several different treats, and it was kind of discounted, but I think the box was like $50. This is a chocolate bunny, and it has M&Ms in it. So it's hollow. This was in the box. This was in that Grand Floridian box. And so I'm probably going to let the granddaughters or somebody smash into that bunny wrap. That was in that box that I bought.
Very cool,
I posted on Instagram, guys. Oh, Katie, thank you. Thank you. I did get a box. It was an awesome deal. Yes. It was. I got the box, and I've got to post it on Instagram. The contents of that box and what was in it. It was some good stuff. Have you eaten that blonde? There was like a blondie brownie.
I've not. I've not tried it
You
yet.
haven't cut into. Oh my gosh, you have to cut into that.
Yeah.
I want to know. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And I bought Dane the turkey extra. I bought him a bunny tushy it was at y'all saw it. I think y'all saw it on the live stream at the Contemporary. They had little bunny tushies, and it was a Rice Krispie treat. And then you look like a bunny tushy kind of guy,
Yeah.
and so I bought Dean one of those. It looks really good. Anything with like Rice Krispie treats, and it was covered in frosting, decorated like a little bunny bottom. I mean, what's not to like, right? Okay, so at Epcot, let's see. Here's another 100th piece. I got this for Jeff, and gosh, it's got the CVS tag, but I got this hat for your dad.
It looks good.
So, yeah, and it's pretty.
Yeah, it's a nice hat.
I need a new hat. Yeah, and it's got Walt Disney World on the back, but
it's a good one.
But yeah, it's cool. The castle thread is like a shiny. It's got some shiny thread on it, but I like the 100th logos. At Epcot, the day we went to Epcot, I had to have this because I did not have an Orange Bird zipper. Look at it, isn't it cute?
It is.
He's so cute, and he's really heavy, guys. Yeah. He's substantial. It's really, but isn't he adorable? And he has Orange Bird is sipping out of an orange. I think so. I think that's so cool. And then there's his little. It says Walt Disney World. I don't know if you can see that on the orange. But isn't he adorable? Oh my gosh, Orange Bird is cute. So I got that. Now here's the cool thing that came with it. Hello. I got
the Orange Bird.
The little golden book. Mm-hmm. So I'm really excited. I have not read this little golden book yet. I need to read it. So isn't that cool? It came as a set. We can buy them separately too, but I wanted the set.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's really some cool stuff. And I think I got some more stuff, y'all. And I can't find anything else. I know I have some more stuff. I've got I've got a couple of cans. I've got some more stuff, but I haven't located it yet. And I've got my Tron stuff that we got. Now, y'all, I think we showed William, have you guys checked your mail?
Yes, I have actually. You want to see? Yeah, let me see if I can go find that. Give me a second.
Okay. Yeah, you have that golden book. Cool. Yeah. Let's see. They were handing out stickers. They were handing out these stickers, these little Mickey Mouse stickers on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train after we rode Tron, and you can catch cast members handing these out. Occasionally, they're just fun. They hand them out to the kids, and she handed me one. But yeah, they were handing these out at Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. We actually got in some good riding time after Tron because we got to stay in the parks until it closed. That particular night, it didn't close till 11. And here, just quickly, is the magnet from the D23. We did the D23 Tron preview. There's the magnet. I think we even showed these last week, but I'll just run through them right quick. This is a postcard. It's a lithograph of the concept art for Tron, and that is a postcard. And then we also got a free bottle of water and a Mickey ice cream sandwich as we came out, which was really cool. And then we got these fanny packs with the Tron, the little fanny pack. And then our ID was these light up wristbands, and that identified us as being with the D23 preview. There's what it looks like. Anyway, William showed these last week, but I just wanted to show them to you again. And I sent Wyatt some magical mail.
He did. see here, just a second. Oh no, Dean's still here. That's right. Oh, all right. Mom. Sorry, I don't have my light on currently, but Mom sent this really neat Mickey postcard of the 50th, the world's most magical
Yeah.
celebration, and it's kind of got that
Holographic.
holographic type look as you kind of turn it there. It's really neat.
Yeah. So
And
cool.
something else that's really cool is the stamp up here. So I'll hold this up without divulging my address here. But check that out, Magic Kingdom Main Street USA stamp from the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
So, really neat.
Cool, huh?
But
Yeah, and I mailed that from Main Street USA.
Yeah, that's so cool. That's really need to do more mailing things from Main Street because you get the cool stamp. The other place too we like to mail stuff from is there at they're in Hogsmeade. They're at at the Harry Potter section.
Yeah, and it gets a Hogsmeade. It gets a Hogsmeade postmark.
Yeah.
What you do is you go ahead and have everything ready, guys. I usually take postcard stamps with me, and then you just go to guest services, and they will give you. He let me stamp Wyatt's, and he gave me this. And it's kind of bent there on the corner from travel. But,
fun! That's neat. Yes, the Outpost.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He stamped it on. He let me stamp it on Wyatt's card.
Yeah.
And
so funny thing about the Outpost, I'll talk about here in a second. Yeah, that's a really neat stamp. So they gave you that little what is that, like a?
It's just a little card.
Okay.
That I could have the stamp too.
That's fun.
So I thought that was really neat. Yeah. So it's just this Magic Kingdom, and then as you step out there, the mailbox is right there, and you just drop your card in. I go ahead and travel with postcard stamps, and just kind of be ready. Have your postcards and your postcard stamps ready. Take them in. They'll give it the Magic Kingdom postmark, and you can mail it from Main Street, USA. So it's kind of cool.
So one of my things that I do every trip is take some solo pictures. Just me, and so it's funny because Jillian gives me a hard time about it, but she has since started doing the same thing. And so anyway, here's that night that I was streaming Harmonious, and
cool.
I set the stream down there for a minute, and I got a picture. Oh no, got a picture of myself there in front of Spaceship Earth. I was wearing the dad shirt that I bought. That's got all the attractions on it. It's a lot of fun to look at the shirt and notice all the different attractions that are on this particular shirt. But if you zoom in there, you can see, all sorts of park icons there.
Bless your heart. You're hot and sweaty.
But I'm having the time of my life also. So.
Yes, that is a great picture.
Yeah,
I remember when you set the stream down for just a second. And
I did want to shout out one of my favorite cast members, Grayson, the piano player at Casey's.
Yeah.
Big fan of
that's a great picture.
Grayson. Yeah. And so, I told him, I said, hey man, I was like, you really are one of the, like, I love Casey's. I was like, and I've always loved the piano player, but I really appreciate, you sharing your gifts, sharing your talent with people on a daily basis. And man, he played the absolute coolest medley of Star Wars songs. It was just great. It's funny because my buddy Garrett, I showed him earlier, but my buddy Garrett, is a big Star Wars fan also. And so anyway, we asked him if he could play any Star Wars, and he played like an Imperial March, and then I think he cut into the Cantina band. And I want to say I can't
gosh.
remember. I can't remember if he didn't do it.
Whole medley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like compilation
Great
of songs.
Great stuff.
It was so sticking cool. And so
He is amazing.
We put one of those shorts on the channel. Of him playing part of that back on May 4th, I think, last year.
Yeah. And then Take Me Out to the Ballpark. He plays a great rendition of that. We have a short of that too.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of Grayson. It's really cool to see people who, are exceptionally talented, share the gift like that. Play for our entertainment. And so, wanted to make sure he knew that I appreciated him. And so anyway, it's, look forward to paying him another visit at some point on a future trip.
Now, Alex is asking if Jim is still playing at Casey's. I
do think there is another gentleman that plays. I don't know his name, but I do believe there is another gentleman that plays also.
There is now Jim. There is a Jim and I talked with him on the live stream this past Monday. There is a gym at the Grand Floridian, and I had introduced myself to him. I've introduced myself to him more than once, and I think I even got his autograph when I was there in October. But Alex, look on, it's going to be the last Monday's live stream, and it says Easter at Magic Kingdom. It's and I talk with him a little bit on that stream if it's the same gym. But this gentleman is fantastic. He's wonderful. And I talked with him on the live stream and told him how much we appreciated his playing there in the lobby, in the atrium there at Grand Floridian.
Yeah. Which is fun. So like Jillian, I shared the picture earlier of Jillian with the We Don't Talk About Bruno shirt on there on Main Street. I think she's kind of, she poked fun of me for doing it previously because, I wouldn't say anything. I'd be like, all right, I'm going to run to the restroom or whatever. and then I'd dip out. Obviously it's, most of the time this was before we had Wyatt, but I'd dip out and go find a photo pass photographer somewhere and get pictures. And then she wouldn't know until it hit the app.
Right.
And then, she'd load up the Disney World app and be like, what? You took pictures without me? And, yes, I did. And here's the thing. Most of the time, how it usually goes is it's late at night. We're getting ready to leave anyway. Right. And I end up catching, she'll be in the Emporium or something. And I'll wander my way out on the Main Street real quick and, and have a couple pictures taken. Is usually how that goes on previous trips. So it's funny because there was one of the last couple trips we've been on. She caught me as I was taking pictures by myself, and I need to find that one because I like the first couple are just me, and then she figured out she was like, there you are, because we were trying to meet back up if I remember correctly. Right. We were trying to meet back up, so she was looking for me, and so I was like, photo pass photographer, and I want to say it was over in front of Beast Castle.
That's funny.
They're in a New Fantasyland, and so
you pay for them. You want to take
exactly, and so anyway, funny. And so since then. She has since picked up on the practice, and she also does the same thing. So turnabout is fair play as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. But they're fun. I mean, they're just fun. Mark, is that link that you just dropped? What is that to?
Probably the short of Grayson playing. Now, is that the Take Me Out to Ball Game, or is that the Star Wars kind of compilation?
I think we have both. Yeah, but they're both. Yeah, the Take Me Out to the Ballpark, and William even sings, and Grayson kind of gives you a tip of the, gives you a nod because you're singing along. Yep. He liked that. But he's fantastic. I think, guys, that's. I'm looking around. I think that's all the stuff I have to share with you. Oh no, I forgot something. Okay, Stacy, this one's for you, dear. This is an Amazon exclusive Funko Pop.
Ooh.
And I do not order very many Funko Pops. I love them, but I have to
thank you,
control
Mark.
myself because I could totally get the eggs live stream.
Okay,
Thanks
there you
so
go.
much.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Yeah. Thanks. I really appreciate that. That was a good live stream, guys. If y'all want to see all those eggs, I covered them from the back, the front, got up close. They're just gorgeous. We started out at the Contemporary, and then Dean the turkey leg store and I hopped on the monorail. Interesting how we got through security, by the way. See how we managed to get through security because you have to cover the camera. Hopped on the monorail, went to the Grand Floridian, and got all the eggs over there too. So it was a lot of fun. I talked to Jim, who's the piano player there in the lobby. Talked to one of the characters, if you will, at the Grand Floridian. He kind of helped me sign off. I talked to the cast members at the Grand Cottage, and they told me about all the treats. It really was a fun. Dane's useful hat. It was perfect. It was perfect. Yeah.
Well, what is it that you have? So the Funko.
Oh, okay. So
Funko.
sorry. So this I don't bother me, but this one I just had to have, y'all. This is an Amazon exclusive. This is Walt Disney on the Train engine.
Yeah.
And I just love this. It's just so vintage Walt Disney. And of course, after there's a picture. Look on the back. There's a picture of Walt Disney.
I love that.
On his train.
That's one of my favorite. Every time I ride Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, that's one of my favorite. The picture of Walt that they have up. I always take a picture of that one.
Yeah. It's just, and it has the Disney 100th logo. In the corner here has that Disney 100th logo.
Yeah.
The box is really beautifully done. But of course, after I ordered this, Stacy, I blame you. After I ordered this,
have a good night, Alex. Thanks for being here.
I found out that it's a set.
Yeah, it's a trap.
It's a trap. It's always Tina. It's always a trap. But I love this. This is the engine. I don't know how many more of these I will buy. But I wanted this one, and I absolutely love it. So, Stacy, thanks for the heads up on that, because when you sent me that, put that in the Ghost Host chat, I went straight over there and ordered that. So, told you, right? It's the first in a series. Stay all the dirt. This is a series made by Willie. Car is next. They have yet to announce what car will be coming after Mickey. Oh my gosh. And of course, this could go on forever, because, this may go to infinity, because a train can be however long you want to make it until you get to the caboose. So, but I love it. I absolutely love this one. So I'm glad I got it. I just have to be very selective with Pops, because I could get out of control with Pops. And I see Stacy's addiction, and I don't want to fall into that same trap. So I'm trying to, I'm trying to just, She did not know it was going to be a full train. Okay. We should have known, Stacy. We should have known. Both of us should have known that this was. So if you put out the engine, you gotta.
We'll be celebrating the 150th with more train pops.
Right.
That's pretty good.
Oh my God.
So another thing too is, man, these Disney ducks have no idea how good they've got it.
That's right. Right.
I took a picture. I saw this duck here just off the hub facing Tomorrowland, and just a beautiful, beautiful blue sky.
That is so pretty.
Fluffy clouds. This duck's
we need to put that one on Instagram. See, hold that on me. These gorgeous pictures. We need to put these on Instagram.
Duck's just hanging out. It's like, man, that duck has no idea how good it has it.
Yeah.
And then also too, real quick, picture of me with the Woody and Bo Peep topiaries.
Yeah. So cool.
They're at a Flower and Garden Festival.
I love that hat.
Last April.
It's a great hat.
Yeah, it's a good one. That's actually a New Era hat that I got for box lunch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so anyway, it's a good one. I like it a lot too.
You probably have, Stacy. I'll agree with you there. We will be celebrating the 150th with more train pops. Oh, mercy, mercy, mercy. Yeah. Okay, guys, I think that's all. I just had I did not do a whole lot on, Disney news. I did want to mention Hitchhiker Highlight, guys. Easter is coming up. I just and normally I do Hitchhiker Highlight, and I mention one movie or something that we recommend on Disney Plus, or or whatever that's just something that I've watched and enjoyed that week or whatever.
Yeah.
But for Easter, I decided to recommend several things, and these are just a few things that I picked out. Some of them are not Disney, or one of them is not Disney, but these are just some things that I picked out, some movies that I thought you might enjoy for Easter. Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland is perfect to watch for Easter. It's just just a really fun classic Disney. The other one that I would recommend for Easter is Tangled. Tangled is just a lot of fun. It's upbeat. It's contemporary. So you have Alice in Wonderland as classic, or Bambi. Bambi is also precious. There is a Winnie the Pooh and Springtime with Roo. It came out in 2014.
That one's cute.
We got to have a Winnie the Pooh, offering in there. So Winnie the Pooh, Springtime with Roo. So that one's really cool. Also love, again, Bambi, 1942, another classic. And then we jump to 2016 with Zootopia. Zootopia, guys, would be a fun one to watch for Easter. Love Zootopia. I don't know that Zootopia gets enough love, but it's one of our favorites. And
I like
the last
your thinking, Stacy.
Yeah.
I like your thinking on that suggestion as well.
Mary Poppins, excellent idea. Yeah. Excellent, Stacy. Yes, it should have gone on my list. That is so true. Mary Poppins is perfect. The other two, The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe from 2005, I think would be really cool to watch.
There's a great episode of Prop Culture to go with that one as well after you watch that.
Yes, they do. Absolutely. And then the last one, gotta have this one. Gotta have it. It's the Easter Beagle, Charlie Brown from 1974. So not Disney, but still, it's the Easter Beagle, Charlie Brown. Such a classic from my childhood. And so, yeah. Let's see. All McDonald's toys I have to complete set, Runaway Railway, and the 50th. Oh, cool. Cool. Your question, Stacy. Let's see. If they decide to do 100 characters, Ray will say the same. He can't eat that many hamburgers.
Oh my.
He may have to, Stacy. He's going to have to take one for the team. Tell him. Oh my God. Oh, Mark, thank you so much. We can't wait for Mandomania either. Yeah. Mark, we're kind of having a little bit behind things up.
Yeah. There's lots of life happening outside the stream currently.
Yes, that there may be, we may have to change it up some more. We'll get to all of them. I promise we will. But it's just one of those things. We're going to have to rearrange some this time. Yeah. We hate it, but it's just, it's just one of those things. We have other priorities. And we will definitely hit it with the 50th. Oh my goodness. Wally has been watching all of the Tangled, the movies and animated shows. Yeah. They are so cute. Yeah. So let's see. That wasn't your question. Okay, what was your question,
No.
Stacy? Your question about those. Okay. Can your yes. Let's see. William, can you pull up Stacy's pictures from Instagram?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. See if you can pull those up and show those. Yes.
Instagram.
Sure. Family life first. Right. So we're just we're having to rearrange, guys. We do have Mandomania scheduled for this week for Thursday. But we're only on episode 2.
Yeah.
Now I have watched all of them. I am just absolutely blown away. With some of the things that have happened. I love the last episode. I'm really anxious. William hasn't seen all of them yet, so I'm really anxious for us to be able to.
I'm dreadfully behind. Let's see here. What am I looking for, Stacy? Pictures from Instagram.
Pictures from Instagram.
How recent? Stacy.
Yeah, go to Stacy.
All right, here we go. Mm-hmm. Oh, neat. That's a great one. This in here. Share my screen. That's it.
Hopefully they'll give us a bit more tonight. Right, Mike? Right. Yeah, we're missing some answers. You're talking about Mando. By the way, guys, if you're not watching The Bad Batch, The Bad Batch has been excellent this season, I think. I think it's been a little bit better than last season. Yeah. So Jonathan says he's behind. I'm only at 2 episodes. Well, Jonathan, you're right with us then.
Yeah.
As far as Mandomania. Oh my gosh, look at how cute. Oh, those pops.
Those are super cute.
Oh my goodness. Those are adorable. And Mary Poppins is an excellent suggestion for Easter. It really is. Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Zoom in a little bit there on them.
Yeah. You are perfect for Mandomania chat. And we will enjoy it. We just have a lot going on, y'all. Yeah. And that's okay.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Stacy.
Yeah. So much fun. So much fun. I don't know if I'll stay up for Mandomania or not. If I do stay up, I'll have to take a nap. Mikey and Stacy. Nobody's doing a thing, watch party. Nobody's doing a watch party stream. So yeah, I'm not as motivated to stay awake. Because I am I've always been an early bird. I've always been a lark. I'm not a night owl. Like Stacy and Mikey, and I've always kind of been a lark. So if I stay up to see it, I haven't yet for any episodes. I just get up the next morning and watch it with my morning coffee. Yeah. I just make coffee and I settle down and, into the recliner and get all comfy and then enjoy watching the episode while I drink coffee. So, yeah. Might miss Thursday. Surprise bust. Oh, well, Jonathan. You can catch us on the replay. Happy birthday to your mom. Yeah, to your stepmom. That is, so sweet. So sweet. Yeah. We'll be with you to chat Mando when you're ready to chat Mando. There you go, Mark. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. Yeah, Stacy, you're an owl. I'm not, girlfriend. I'm a lark. But you know what? We can still be friends because at least one of us is lucid and awake all the time. We can balance each other out. Those pops are great. Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
So Mikey says I watch it right before I go to bed. About the same time you're getting up. You are right, Mikey. See, that's the thing. We balance each other out because one of us is awake all the time. Yeah. It's just good. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're great. They're great. Fun. Okay. Now, I did want to mention this. I didn't grab a whole lot of Disney news, but I'm going to throw out just a couple of things here. Disney has revealed the opening timeline, concept art, and details for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And this is, of course, going to replace Splash Mountain. But the speculation is now that Splash Mountain will close at Disneyland in early May.
Yeah, that's the rumor mill.
Yes, that there was an article that appeared in the Orange County Register, which states Disneyland will close Splash Mountain on May 7th to begin the transformation of the classic log flume ride into Tiana's Bayou Adventure, according to the Disney website. Now, this paper indicates that May 6th will be the last day to experience Splash Mountain. And the Orange County Register has kind of had inside information before. So, that's what they're saying. Then the other piece is that Loungefly has announced, yes, oh my gosh, more money out the window, Stacey, a new Haunted Mansion backpack, which is coming fall 2023. And I'll try to show y'all pictures of this collection next week. It's coming fall 2023 at WonderCon in Anaheim, California. And then with the backpack, there are going to be other accessories from Loungefly. So there'll be some matching gear, pins, a crossbody bag, a hoodie, several things. So I'm anxious to see that. I get really excited about Haunted Mansion gear, y'all. So, and Mikey, I know you do too. And Tina gets excited about Haunted Mansion gear because we love it. So,
speaking of pops, real quick. They're releasing and the con, they are releasing a Funko Pop of Bob Gurr, which is pretty cool.
Yes.
And so he said it's funny because he's so excited about it. He posted a video of him with the like a poster of he's holding like a poster of the pop, and he kind of talks through the pop a little bit. He's the background behind his pop is it's the TTA that they used to have at Disneyland.
Yeah,
is kind of the backdrop, and it's funny because you can see like there's a tiny tiny monorail. He's got the monorail, like the concept artwork monorail.
Yes, the
tattooed on his chest.
He got a tattoo a few months ago.
It's on the pop also. So he's wearing his pop is wearing the glasses and a Hawaiian shirt, and it has the tattoo on his chest also.
The monorail tat.
And so anyway, he said, it's funny because he said, well, I guess I'm going to spend the rest of my.
We have to have that.
Yeah. He said, I guess I'm going to be spending the rest of my days signing these Bob Gurr or these Funko Pops with myself.
That is too great. One of the best, y'all. If y'all don't follow Bob Gurr on Instagram, go right now and follow him. Bob Gurr. How is Bob Gurr's what, 93?
Yeah.
92 or 93. He is awesome. He is fantastic. He's a Disney Imagineer, worked with Walt Disney. His list of accolades is far too long to go into at this late date. Sometime we ought to do a Hitchhiker chat on Bob Gurr, just totally on Bob Gurr and all of his accomplishments. The man is phenomenal. He still blows and goes. Just a few minutes ago, he got his first tattoo, and it's a monorail. Because he designed the monorail, guys. He's the Imagineer that did it on his chest right here. It was just the best post. This 90-year-old man, getting his first tattoo. I love him. Love Bob Gurr. I would just give anything to meet him. But anyway, gosh, I guess we better go, guys. Yes, we better. Okay, so Stacey says she posted a picture of the Bob Gurr pop.
Oh, okay.
In Ghost Host chat, if we want to put that up. Thanks, Stacey.
Track it down.
Yeah, Bob Gurr. We should all be as blessed as Bob Gurr. In his.
Oh, there it is. I think I found it.
And to live with. Just Bob Gurr just lives every second to the fullest. And yeah, would it be ridiculous to have that Bob Gurr pop with him, with his signature? Good grief. Him signing. Oh, yes, it's got the little monorail.
A little tiki mug also.
Oh my goodness. That is great. Oh my goodness. Thanks for sending that, Stacy. That is so cool. Yes. Oh, we gotta go, William.
Yeah. I'm not so real quick. Somebody in Ghost Host chat is trying to get me to spend money. Because they have posted a Lion King pictures of a Lion King spirit jersey. And
gosh, I've seen that.
And it's red.
I blame Mike Whaler.
Everything about this is up my alley. I'm not, typically am not a big spirit jersey guy. They put out some designs and I'm like, oh, that's really cool.
Oh, I'm not either.
Well, yeah, right. But anyway, I'm gonna share this one real quick, just because it's super cool.
There's also a Stitch one that is really great too.
So this one is right up my alley. Number one is red, but number two it's Lion King, and you got kind of the the term is
Pride Rock.
Yeah, Simba on Pride Rock. What's the term? Yeah, silhouette. Yes, of Simba on Pride Rock there, with kind of the sunset in the background there. And then the back looks really cool too. It's got excuse me. It's got the Walt Disney World logo across the back with kind of the Serengeti. Sweet. Look at the back. It's got Simba. Hold on a second. No, it's got Mufasa with the with kind of the sunset, actually sun rising, I guess. In the background, got Rafiki, young Simba, and then we have Timon, Pumbaa, and Zazu.
How cool is that?
This one's 100% right up my alley.
I totally love that because it has Mufasa in it. Yeah. It has Mufasa and young Simba. I love that.
I am coincidentally wearing the Mufasa shirt tonight. This one's 100% up my alley. It's red. I love the colors. I love the characters. The only spirit jersey I currently own is the Captain America Falcon version of Sam's Falcon, Sam's Captain America. And so I've got that spirit jersey. I thought it's really cool. I haven't had one up to this point. They've done some good ones. They've done some really good ones I probably could have gotten. They've done a couple Star Wars ones that were really cool. This spirit jersey is right up my alley.
Okay, Katie. Bubble Bar, Lion King earrings.
And so talking about getting people to spend money. The other thing too, I was going to mention to you, they have a Ahsoka Tano Bobble Bar earring studs also. Oh
my goodness.
Yeah.
Y'all saw those. Oh my gosh. I've got to look. Katie says they have Lion King. I've got to look at
Nick. Thanks for being here.
Did you say they're studs or they dangles?
No, they're studs.
Oh, I need to look. at those. Yeah. And there's it's like Mikey said, there's a new Stitch jersey that's real cute too.
Yeah.
Moving Mania Nick, thanks so much for hanging in there with us. I'm sorry, we're just keep going, buddy.
Yeah, we're trying to wrap it up.
To bed. Good night, Nick. Good night, Nick.
You keep coming across stuff.
Tired.
Let's see here. We'll look to pick up Mando Mania on Thursday, 12 o'clock p.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. If that changes, we'll let you know on the community tab.
Y'all join us.
Yeah, again, check out Mom's stream with Dean, checking out the Easter displays at the Contemporary and the Grand Floridian resorts. And also their other adventures as well. Check out our partner channel, Mark Moments. Lots of wonderful channels represented in the chat. Also, if there's one you haven't already checked out or don't follow yet, check them out.
Yeah.
Lots of wonderful people, wonderful channels represented in the chat. Check out theliveplace.com. It's Dean runs theliveplace.com. Check that out if you haven't already. It's basically a TV guide listing of family-friendly live streams. And check out Dean's YouTube channels, The Live Place and Dreamers Empire. Check out TubeBuddy if you haven't already. If you're a YouTube creator, we have a link below. If you decide to check it out, we both get a free month. And we also have a link below for Stickermule if you're looking for good quality, low cost promotional items such as buttons, stickers, pins, magnets, buttons as you see on the screen here. I think that Mom's got over that way. If you're interested in any of that, check out our link below. We both get a $10 credit for a future order, so it's a win-win. We go live every Tuesday night at 9 o'clock p.m. Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. Big shout out to everybody for being here. If I missed your name, if you beat me into the stream earlier, I joined probably 30, 40-ish minutes late. I'm sorry I didn't get your name written down, but I did the best I could to write everybody's names down from the point that I joined forward. So if I missed you, I apologize, but we appreciate you being here. Whether you're here for 5 minutes or you're here, 2.5 hours now, we love and appreciate y'all, and thank you for your support. We have a blast talking about Disney news with y'all, obviously, because here we are, eclipsing the 2.5 hour mark. So anyway, we loved the 50th celebration. Definitely feel like they could have done some things a little bit bigger than they did. But sure. All things considered, we love the 50th. Lots of wonderful Disney memories made. Shared some of the pictures of that with y'all tonight. But just really had a great time. So looking forward to seeing what all they decide to do for the 100th celebration of the company. As the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World comes to a close. Looking forward to seeing announcements related to all the festivities surrounding the 100th anniversary of the Walt Disney Company.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Again, thanks everybody for being here. Like, subscribe, ring the bell if you're new. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you want to reach out to us directly, check us out on Instagram. You can send us a direct message or email us at thehitchhikingbones@gmail.com. Again, I don't think I got everybody. I'm sure there were plenty of people that, were in the chat prior to when I got here. But I wrote down as many as I could from the time that I joined forward. Big shout out to Aunt Susan and Aunt Joy, Jillian, Kylie, and other family members. This is Our Dream, Katie Mack, Wishing on Stars, Brian's West Coast Disney Adventure, Wonderful World of Walter's Dad, Mark, Stacy Rogers, AJC Magic TV, Tina DCS, Sebastian the Crab, Movie Mania Nick, Mike Wheeler, Dean the Turkey Legster, Kevin Theme Park Adventure, Jonathan Chung, Alex Kennett, Wonderful World of Walter, Irene join us as well. Space Mountain Dave Cantrell, and if I missed you, I apologize. I did the best I could to write down all the names that I saw, once I joined the stream. So if I missed you tonight, thank you for being here. Big shout out to everybody watching in Ghost Mode as well. Yeah. And also those watching on Team Replay, big shout out to It's Joey's World, Lisa, Keith, and Joey, the captains of our Team Replay. I love and appreciate y'all as well. Anything else you wanted to mention, Mom?
I think that's it.
Okay.
I think we've covered it. We could just like Stacy said, only 2.5 hours more till Mando. Yep. We could probably just stay out and talk. So.
Yeah.
Do a watch party.
Yeah.
But no, we're gonna sign off here. It's been a blast, y'all. You know how much we enjoy, spending time with you every week. So we appreciate you for being here and spending some time with us. Yeah, Lisa, Keith, and Joey, thanks for being on Team Replay. Anybody else who's on Team Replay, if you're ghosting, thank you so much for all of you. I know we have a lot of people. The people who have reached out to me or said, we don't chat, but we're there. And we appreciate you guys because, a lot of times, we'll have, like 100 views immediately when we sign off. So we know that a lot of you guys are ghosting and chatting. So we appreciate you. We appreciate
Yeah.
you. Thank you for that. Tron
Oh.
video coming. I'm going to get that done. I have to get it done because I'm up against a really cool deadline, and William knows what I'm talking about, but I got to get that video out before the 4th. So I'm going to work on that. It's going to be good, y'all.
All righty. Anything else you wanted to mention?
I think that's it.
All righty. Hope you all have a great week. You know, it's crazy to think that March is almost over. April is just around the corner.
I have to do that too, Mike. I have to do that too.
Anyway, hope you all have a great week. Hope everybody's doing well. Lots of fun Disney news and more Disney memories to talk about. Next week, following week, and on into the future. But again, hope you all are doing well. Hope you all have a great week. And remember, at the Hitchhiking Bones YouTube channel, there's always room for one more. So please hurry back. Hi, everybody. Have a great week, y'all.
Guys. Thank you so much for spending some time with us. We appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Hi.
The magic is calling, calling, calling. The magic is calling, calling, calling. Da, da, da.